Hi, welcome to Big Dad Industries. I'm Big Dad, Chief Yeoman of Big Dad Industries. I'm saying Big Dad Industries too much. Welcome to Puttanesca by Night, the only chronicle, probably ever, that is only members of the Hikata clan's Puttanesca bloodline. If you're unfamiliar with them, which you probably are, they love being mobsters, and they don't give a shit about necromancy. Players, would you like to go around and introduce yourselves? Let's start with Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat, and I am playing Tammy Puttanesca tonight. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
All right, Steve.
Hey everybody, I'm Steve. I'll be playing Tommy Puttanesca here on Big Dad Industries.
Kitty.
Hi everybody, I'm Kitty Kitchen. I'm going to be playing Tori Puttanesca, the great-great-granddaughter of the Don. So watch your mouth or you're going to be swimming with the fishes, and I don't mean the gangrels.
And last but not least,
I'm Andy, our resident Philadelphian, and I'm playing Tony Puttanesca.
So, it is a Wednesday night in Philadelphia in a alternate universe where COVID was not a thing. Because that's not the story we're telling tonight. We're telling a weird mobster vampire story. And because it is a vampire story, there is a content warning. Mobster, vampire. I keep saying mobster. Vampire business. You guys know what you're here for. It is early February. The Eagles just got knocked out of the fucking... People are just generally angry all the time, but also less angry because it means that the Eagles aren't losing actively. Our Facebook feeds aren't full of people complaining about Chip Kelly or... who would like to... Can I get a rouse check from all of my players? Let's start with that.
I'm not hungry.
Nor am I.
You're a little hungry, but yeah. So you will, as you do every night, you'll make your way down to... Hold on. What is it called? Puttanesca Perfect Pasta and Percolators, the family-run coffee and pasta shop in South Philadelphia, for some of Nona's delicious, authentic pasta and coffee. Maybe some gabagool. But before that, are your characters up to anything?
Tommy is walking to the table. He did not pass his rouse check, by the way. And he's on the phone with his aunt, and he's just like, I'm not getting rid of this Winetsky jersey. He's a state-ordered legendary lineman for the Eagles, and his cousin is a gangrel for the Lancaster. I know him. I'm keeping this jersey, and it's just all ratted and just kind of tore up a little bit. And he's just, I'll talk to you later. And
You make us look like. All right.
Tammy is. Do they all work in the? I have to ask. They work in a coffee slash pasta restaurant, right?
You don't work there. You
You
kind of
sit
walk
around the
in,
table there,
go to the
probably.
back, eat, and then go to the back. If everyone's heading straight there, I will give a description of. The front is your standard, 2-panel glass panes, left and right of the door, sign above, Italian flag in the middle of it, established 1921, a Philadelphia tradition. Behind the counter is one of your young, breathing cousins, Anthony, you think. One of the Anthonys. God, his face is covered like he's a fucking slice of pepperoni pizza. Oh, hey guys! Why don't you go on back? They're looking for you. Boy, howdy, you cannot wait for him to get older. So you don't have to hear that on your ears anymore. Looking around.
Anthony, hand me a lager.
We don't have those. We don't have a liquor license.
Go get me one.
I'm not allowed to.
Shit.
Go in the back. They're back there anyway.
Do we really not have a liquor license?
No.
Oh yeah, you said
This is a coffee and this is a BYOB. Yeah. It's more description. There's like a line, like a row of booths lining the one wall, going back. Those like faded red laminate, like those places that have been around since the 80s. They all have that same style. Like the plastic. Again, the laminated single piece like booth chairs, half attached to the wall. Those stainless steel napkin holders, mostly empty. The yellowed fluorescent lighting overhead. It's well maintained, but this isn't really what people come here for. They come here for the excellent food that's been made for hundreds of years by the same woman, Nona. It's said that she's the Don's Nona. Maybe even older than that. Still a ghoul, because they don't want her taste to be impacted. And because she needs to buy ingredients during the daytime. Something. Gotta get the good ones while they're fresh. She has a garden on the roof. Going into the back, you see your coterie's regular table. The only difference than normal is there are actually plates waiting for you with tinfoil over top of them with your names on them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Tommy's seems to be the biggest.
Special.
Because as we know, Tommy is Nona's favorite of the four of you.
Well, we sitting and eating?
Mm-hmm. And actually, Tammy has a surprisingly a big over-the-shoulder mom purse, you would say. And because she knows that they eat every time when they get here.
Because you
She
all have
takes-
the eat food merit.
Yeah, because we all have the eat food merit. She takes out of her bag a 4-pack of some alcohol that she picked up on her way here, which happens to be not lager, but hard cider. She doesn't drink alcohol very often. She does drink alcohol, but usually not in this format. She
I'll
puts
look at the
the
cider.
hard cider on the table.
It's something. Thank you very much.
The
And
food.
when I guess everybody sits down, I'm ready to open up, see what's going on with the food.
All right, yeah, the food. It's warm. Unlike normal, though, it was made earlier today, as if not fresh like you're used to. Not like when you ask, not like when you show up. This was waiting for you. There's a couple. There's a couple others around. Big Louie hanging out, doing
Make some
something
kind
on his
of
phone.
rude, disgruntled gesture with my hands and look over and go, Tommy's the only one that got fresh.
No, none of you's got fresh.
Yeah, I'm sitting up. I'm not sitting with fresh here. I'm not sitting with fresh here.
Listen, look around. We're the only ones here. It's you four, Big Louie, and Paulie. Fucking Paulie, he's a fucking nerd. Fucking black sheep of the family. Look, Nona and all the others got called away to other places. Something's happening in Newark, and they needed extra muscle there. And
Something
Nona
happens
went.
in Jersey, so we got to eat cold food. Cold
Yeah,
leftovers.
yeah, we all had to eat cold food.
I'm gonna stick my fork in it and pull up some of the pasta, and then just toss the fork back in the dish and sit back, look annoyed.
Hey, you eat that food. Nona made it earlier.
Fangu.
Do you want me to tell Nona about that? Huh?
Ain't up to you what I eat.
Oh,
And you, what's with the
Tammy
bag?
sits
Pointing
down.
at Tammy. You an Avon lady or something?
I brought booze.
Booze. Oh, big deal. We have
Yeah.
it in this refrigerator that we keep our booze in.
Well,
I think
I thought
think
it'd be
everybody's
kind and
kinda-
bring something else.
Hmm.
Obviously, you
everybody's
don't
feeling
care.
kind of on edge. Everybody's feeling kind of on edge right now. I understand.
Tammy
Look.
sits down and eats the pasta.
Listen, eat up. I actually, I don't know. I got a couple minor things to do for you to do tonight, but nothing really that big. So eat up and let me take care of some business here.
Eat up. Go somewhere else.
Of course, you sit down and eat it. Eat it now.
Tony would probably look pissed off for a minute or so, and then start.
You
Yeah,
don't-
let me start going in.
Yeah.
You don't want Nona to come after you with a wooden spoon.
That wooden spoon is to be feared.
There are two things I fear in this life: the book of Nod and that spoon.
Katie, how is Tori doing?
She's watching her figure. She's making a TikTok.
Watching
Things in
your
the
figure.
restaurant that just don't make sense.
What?
Sounds like her food's cold.
Mm.
All right, what are these things you need us to do?
I'm getting a call here. Yeah.
Now he's getting a call.
No, he's gone. No, he's gone. Fuck you, you're dealing with me. Who? I'm not no fucking babysit. Alright. Alright, what's his name? Ashton. What kind of fucking stupid name is Ashton? Is he some kind of butler? He's doing what? Okay. Okay. I've got top men on it. All right. There is now a high profile operation for yous. We are having a very, very prestigious guest coming. A Milner. Yeah, he's family, whatever. Fuck it. He's some fucking dweeb kid that hasn't even gotten the embrace yet on the Milner side. He's in town and he's gotten into some fucking street racing. And he's winning a lot, which means either he's getting hustled or they're going to do something about it. So I need yous to make sure neither of those things happen. Because he's family.
Dumb butchicaloo.
Hey,
I suppose.
hey, if everyone was still here, you'd still be doing this tonight.
Of course.
Remind us.
Yeah, but then your top guys would be eating, higher temperature food, hot food,
be
fresh
true.
food.
I'd be eating fresh food.
Top guys, my ass.
Where the hell's this racing going on?
I don't know. South Philly somewhere. Uses as criminals. Tommy loves to drive.
All right, y'all.
Do you want me
Go
to
pick up-
roll like a streetwise on that to if I know anything about the racing that goes on?
Sure.
Go for
What
it.
would that be? Intelligence and streetwise? I believe. Yes.
Yes. Can you do me a favor and not talk when you're eating?
Sorry.
It's very rude. I know you was taught better than that, Tammy.
It was, but I'm like hungry.
You're still doing it, Tammy. Tommy, you can roll drive and wits. Since yeah, Tommy can because Tommy has a bunch of points in drive.
3 successes.
3 successes. No one else needs to roll because that's enough. You know that there are 3 very popular places in Philadelphia right now. The parking lot at G and Hunting Park. The other parking lot at Aramingo and Wheatsheaf. And the long strip on Lewis between Richmond and Delaware by the Betsy Ross Bridge.
So those are all like north and northeast.
Except for the last one,
Yeah.
which is by
Which
the
is
river.
Still further north and east than where we are now.
Yeah.
I think on that strip there's a hoagie shop there. We can go grab something
There's
there.
a hoagie shop fucking everywhere.
Yeah, but I like the one that's supposedly in Richmond there.
Now, don't go making a fucking effrontery of yourselves here. From what I understand, the guys that really run these races this kid's into, they're associated with the Latin Kings.
Oh boy.
Organized crime. They're not embraced or anything, but we don't need to deal with that shit if we don't have to. Okay? But if you have to fucking break someone's leg, make sure they don't find them.
Understandable.
Doable.
And remember, if Camarilla gets in your face, say, this is family business, fuck off. I don't have to follow your masquerade bullshit.
They can all go in the river too.
That's right.
How hard could it be? Some street races, low level shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's start over by Tommy's hoagie shop.
Yep, let's go there.
I've been wanting to pulled pork all day. Slept on it. Wanted it.
Oh, roast pork?
Earlier.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get down to John's, but it's just so far away from me. And the hours are terrible. Roast pork's the real sandwich y'all are sleeping on, by the way, out there, non-Philadelphians. It smells and it's delicious.
It's so good.
I went to John's roast pork and I still got the cheesesteak.
I mean, it's also a good cheesesteak there.
It is good,
Good
yeah.
cheesesteak. I got to try the roast pork. Everybody else did. So it was a sharing community, you know? Got to try everything.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you? I'm gonna say you're scoping the 3 places out.
I think Aramingo is where we're going to start.
Okay, Aramingo. It's like a Lowe's parking lot there. People hang out there. Doesn't look like the kind of place where somebody with Milner money would be coming out. You know, it's mostly late 90s Honda Accords hanging out here. Going to G Street and Hunting Park. Same story. You get down to Richmond and Lewis, though, different story. You got Fox bodies. You've got tuned out Evos. You've got tricked out Ford Focuses. People have popped their hoods. It's not as cool as it actually is. It's cooler than it is in real life because fuck you. This is a fun game that I'm doing. But it's not as cool as Fast and the Furious. That's out of my budget.
It's out of Philadelphia's budget.
Mm-hmm.
They're 90s Hondas Accords with huge spoilers on the back of them.
There are some of those, but as I said, you see a nice Evo X, 18-inch Enkei RPF1 wheels, catless downpipe, Borla exhaust. You know, pretty sweet ride. That's right. I have car specs.
Do they have the Nitro Boost and I remember
You'd have to get out and ask.
Nitro Boot, was it Nitro? And then the lights underneath the bottom of them. There we go.
The shit boxes have those. The serious racers, Tommy will tell you. Nah, anime stickers.
Anime stickers is
The
where
Focus
it's at.
ST you can see with the 18-inch Sparco Pro Corsa wheels, and the MBRP 3-inch exhaust with a Depot Racing catless downpipe. Has fucking K-On stickers all over the back. Fucking big Mugen going like that on it, on the back windshield. I have a friend that's very into cars, and this is his car, and he said, please put these anime stickers on my car.
That's how you know. That's how you know now.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy's going to get out the car. Any of yous have any experience with racing?
No.
Their laughter is heard over the loud Latin trap music that is blasting out of some of these cars. And the louder the car, the louder the music, you can just see this big stereo sitting in the back of the car. Not even like a built-in sound system.
Tony doesn't even appear to have a license.
I mean, do you have a social
Some of these
security
guys
number
probably don't
anymore
even
either?
freaking drive. What's that?
I don't even know if any of you have like a legal driver's license.
Well, I don't have any Datsun drive, so I'm assuming I probably have no experience behind the wheel.
I always treat it as you know how to drive, but you don't necessarily know, you're not good in like a tense situation. Day-to-day driving you're great at. Like, nobody puts points into computers, but you still know how to use your smartphone. You still know how to use Microsoft Word.
Right. But none of us are racers.
What you got there, Tommy?
Tommy has a drive of 1.
I thought
So
he had more than that.
He could do something.
He could probably race around a track.
I see
It's all,
everything.
yeah, this is a straight line.
Yeah,
This
I
is
know.
all straight line. I would like to use a couple rolls dots of my resources, plus the friends in low places 2 dots in resources from the lore sheet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to make a call and see if I can get me a decently set up race car.
Done.
Street car.
Let's just say your car is already kitted out for that.
Oh,
You took it from a guy who didn't have the cash to pay up for something. because
Hey,
because that background lore sheet says you now have increased scrutiny on that background for using this.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Goddamn, do I love the Puttanesca lore sheets.
Yeah, it's fun. I looked over that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Before we start taking people's money, let's try to find this. Let's try to find this Ashton fellow.
I'm let's see here. What can I do? What was his name? Do we just know his last name was Milner?
Ashton Milner.
Ashton Milner.
Ashton Milner.
To the loudest car possible. And inquire, has anybody seen Ashton Milner by any chance?
The girls in the car just kind of look up at you and go, "Who?"
Okay, never mind then. Thank you.
There are several dozen people here. It's a big meet, bigger than you'd actually have in real life because fuck it, it's a game.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what I should do.
Tony, they were saying that they were. Tony, they were saying that they were. He was doing well, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
That was the rumor.
So maybe we find the biggest crowd.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look for who's popular.
Give me a streetwise. You can either give me a streetwise and wits or an awareness and wits.
I got 3 successes.
Nice. Okay. Looking at you see the big crowd. You can quickly tell it's some local guy. Just dressed how he's looking. It's actually the guy with the Focus ST and the Mugi big anime sticker on it. But looking across from it, who everybody keeps glancing over at, is this rich as fuck polo shirt wearing white kid with a fucking Porsche.
Sounds like Ashton to me.
There's our Milner. Milner.
He's got some people with him, but like they're either out of towners, young, or new to the scene based on their cars.
I'd just point over to the crowd and ask everybody, what do you guys think about that over there?
Fucking Boston? He's gonna get what's coming to him one of these nights. He thinks his money.
Doing well now?
Listen, he thinks his money can win these races with that car of his. People, we have put our blood, sweat, and tears into our rides. They may look like shit boxes, but inside, don't sleep on them.
I still want to take a look at his ride, though. And start to walk over towards that. Towards the Porsche.
Yeah. Hello.
How's it going?
It's going quite well.
Nice whip.
I'm winning a lot.
Yeah?
What's your name, kid?
Well, my name is Ashton.
Ashton.
Well,
Look, kid, you look like you got a lot going on for you. Let me just cut to the chase here. If your pretty face don't get out of here, you're gonna get fucked up.
Listen, I am going to win the race tonight, win the $50,000 that are on the line, and go home.
50 G's, huh?
Mm-hmm.
When's the race?
20 minutes.
You really think they're going to give you 50 grand if you win?
If I lose, I told them they could have my car. Hey, he's got the hood open next to him, and he's just like patting on it. Tommy, you can tell this is all like aftermarket equipment, expertly put in. And you're pretty certain if you ask him any questions about this, he might not be able to explain.
Aston, I'm just gonna throw it out there. You put your six-figure car up for a for $50,000.
Listen.
And let me further ask you a question before you go any further to answering or digging any holes. I'm going to point around at the rest of the shitbox cars. Which one of these motherfuckers do you think has $50,000? Who's your bet with?
Points at the guy with the Focus ST.
You see the money?
I've seen the money, and I've been with Daddy enough times to know what 50 G's looks like. Daddy's kind of a big deal up in Boston. You might have heard of him, Mr. Milner.
Now,
There are a lot of Milners.
But we've heard of you, Aston.
Who's your daddy?
Ashton. Yeah.
Edward Milner. Executive Vice President of Mergers and Acquisitions at Milner Incorporated.
So you've seen the money. I think your biggest problem to me looks like they're not really going to give it to you if you win. In fact, they're probably still going to take your car. You know,
That's what I'm thinking.
Unless maybe you had a little backup. Maybe if you had a little help.
He points at like some skinny guy next to him. It's all right. The two of us can handle ourselves in a scrap.
Come
I
here,
punched the skinny guy in the stomach.
Yeah.
And the fuck you think he's gonna do?
Surprisingly, he takes the blow from Tommy.
I'm gonna punch him in the
Pretty
face then. If he doesn't double over, I'm gonna fucking hit him afterwards.
Are you using lethal body, which will kill him?
No, I'm not trying to kill him. We just
Okay.
want to show Ashton that his guy is not the guy.
His guy is barely bruised.
Okay.
As I said, we can handle ourselves in a bit of a scrap. Kat, if you're talking, you're on mute.
I'm going to use compel on him to leave. Because I have that in Tammy says it, in Tammy's sheet it says I have compel.
That's right.
So, hang on, I gotta bring compel up. I gotta read it.
This is also the first thing she did in my game.
Yes, compel's fun.
She compelled someone to sit.
And it was
He
glorious.
was not happy.
And it was lovely.
Great.
Charisma plus dominate versus intelligence and resolve.
Charisma plus dominate. Okay, hang on a minute, let me bring this up. Charisma plus dominate. Let's see, charisma is that. Dominates 1. So. I'm going to spend a point of willpower.
Okay.
Reroll 3. I got 1 success.
Okay. Even though he appears to be immortal, he got 2 successes. And now it strikes your mind that they said he was a ghoul. And I disagree with that. Ghouls count as mortals. So it's probably likely his friend is also a ghoul.
All right, so you got one tough guy with you. That's not going to be enough to collect 50,000 off these kids. They got a whole swarm over there. Look at him.
Well, if they
These
don't pay,
motherfuckers-
I'll just have
Sure,
Daddy
yeah.
pull some strings and have the police brought in.
Look, kid, it doesn't matter who your daddy is. I mean, look at you guys. Combined, you look like you're shaped like the number 11. Come on.
She speaks the truth.
Okay, that was solid.
Now, Tommy here, you don't even have to tell people what he's here for. As soon as they see him,
What I do, I walk up, I punch people in the stomach. You kind of understand what I'm up to.
Listen, another reason I have to win is his name is Midnight Savage. I mean, come on. Apparently,
do we-
he chose that name.
Do we know anything about Midnight Savage? Make a streetwise check.
With the Streetwise check from earlier, legendary street racer in Philadelphia, Focus ST, wins a lot, has competed in actual racing events, does really well.
Is he
has actual
is he mobbed up
sponsorships
with the Kings? Is he Latin King, or is he like associated with them?
He's friendly with this gang or this group. He's not like a made man or anything
So he's not
like
in
that.
the gang, but he knows some
He's
crooks,
just
probably.
he's a street racer first.
Okay.
Like he's their they like him. He's their big draw for these races because he doesn't like lose.
So they make money together, but they're
Mhm.
not. But he's not in the clique.
That's right.
All right.
If he wanted to be like that,
How about this, Ashton?
Ashton.
Let's I look over to Tony and let's let the kid drive. If he wins, he gets the money, he's fine. He loses the car, he's fucked. If they come after his car after winning, we take his car for helping him.
I mean, I like those odds.
Solid plan.
You don't need us, Ashton, so I feel like that's a good wager, don't you think?
Why would you get to keep my car?
Because we have to get you out of here, and that's going to be payment for saving your ass.
What if I give you the 50 grand instead?
We don't need.
I don't
them.
think they're giving you the 50 grand. The only tangible thing I see here is your car.
I think they're going to give you a bunch of Latin Kings.
Is that a metaphor for something?
No,
No, it
it's, a
means you get shot.
it's a literal swarm of gangsters coming your way. It's not a metaphor, and it's not a joke.
These gangsters are transporting the money?
Probably.
Wonderful.
No,
Were you born
kid.
tonight?
Look at Tammy. Just-
These gangsters are gonna stuff you like a cannoli. Like, what the fuck?
I think there's only one way the kid's going to learn.
An insight roll if you want to tell you that.
So, did the Puttanesca have a reputation around the city as a criminal presence? Do people know who we are at all, or do we kind of reach out through?
They
the
know
mafia
that you
and
are
people.
people.
Just know
People
we
that
are?
know the organized crime in the city know the name Puttanesca. They don't know that you're vampires.
Of course, yeah, but
Yeah.
they know who. Like, our family has a name in the criminal realm.
Absolutely. Some say that Skinny Joey himself was a distant cousin of the Puttanesca.
Okay, so there's at least rumors that the Merlinos answer to us or are affiliated with us.
Mhm.
Okay.
The word is the Philly dime bag was invented by Puttanesca.
That sounds like a bit of a stretch.
Listen, the Philly dime bag is awesome though. For those not in the know, it's you take like a sandwich bag filled with iron filings and smash it into someone's face so hard the bag breaks open, and the iron filings just shred their eyes.
I'll remember that for my next party.
We used it in a Dresden Files game against the Fae. Get fucked, Fae.
Worth knowing if you actually want to go hang out at some of these intersections we're talking about.
Then you got the Frankfurt Special, which is a tube sock full of D batteries.
That's a beautiful one. We use billiard balls, though, here.
Somebody fucking fired off 44 shots on Frankfurt Avenue a couple days ago in Mayfair, Frankfurt and Torresdale, like a couple of weeks ago. And then they caught the guy a couple days later. He fired off 9 more shots on the boulevard between Cotman and Benton. It was like, a short space, before they ran him off the road and arrested. It's getting fucking crazy around here.
I almost set this on Cotman Avenue, but I was like, nah.
I'm 50 feet from Cotman Avenue right now.
You near artifacts?
Yeah, I'm about 7-8 blocks up.
I know
All right.
where you are.
So they were ghouls, it seems. And
Hey,
so
who the fuck are you asking so many goddamn questions? This is Buddy.
it's a
Look, kid.
I can't do the accent, but imagine that was a Southie accent.
Watch your mouth, kid.
Kid, I'm 37.
I don't
Kid.
give a fuck how old you are. Watch your mouth.
He's not.
What I wouldn't have to have a replica of Nana's wooden spoon right now.
I almost took it out of the shop, but then if I lost it, I'd be done for.
Yes, you would be. That's why I said a replica, not the actual thing.
Okay, kid, I ain't
Ashton.
stopping you.
Yeah, let's let him run his race.
Yeah.
Let me ask it. Let me find out real quick though. Yeah, and I turn and I'll go to the other guy who has the car and stuff. I'm just gonna walk up to him and be like, hey, race 50,000 for the car, yeah?
That's right.
Everybody's up, able to pay. I see his car.
Wouldn't
You guys
be here if I
good?
couldn't.
I'm going to use my insight detect lies.
Is anyone else wanting to do this? Go for it.
Yeah, I would have
Insight
walked up with
and
Tommy. I'd like to
wits.
make the roll.
Yes, I'm gonna help with that too.
Insight and wits.
Yep,
And can I use my specialty detect lies?
absolutely. Did someone get a bestial failure or a messy crit?
I got 2 successes. Nope.
Katie?
I got a bestial failure.
I don't think I did. I got a 1 on my blood die. I have a success, but I have another 1 as well. I think I just have a failure, right?
So, 1 success is enough to tell this guy, Midnight Savage, telling the truth.
I don't have a success. It got wiped out by a 1.
Oh,
But
ones don't reduce in D5.
Okay, so if I have a 1 on a regular die and a 1 on a blood die, what does that do?
That is a bestial failure.
Even if I have a success in the roll?
Okay, so you have 1 success.
I have a 10, 2 4s, and 2 1s.
Okay, so once you're not subtracted anymore. You have enough to tell that Midnight Savage is telling the truth.
Okay.
It's not just the money, it's more his reputation on the line. And he's racing for Philadelphia for this fucking
Right.
wasp, against that fucking wasp that came in with a pre-built car that somebody else put together for him.
Right.
Katie, I have no idea what the fuck bestial failure would be for. Fuck it, you have the Hikata clan compulsion. I don't know what it is, but you have it now.
Hang on. That's
Steve and Kat, you both got what, 3 or more?
I got 2.
Yeah, I
Okay.
got 6.
So I
So
don't
you're
know.
the same as Tony. Tommy, he's telling the truth.
Okay.
The fucking gangsters around him are giving off a lot of body language, like, yeah, he ain't fucking walking out of here with our cash. He ain't finishing this race.
Tony,
Yeah, let's
this thing looking good.
I'm gonna turn around and walk back over to Ashton and do what I can to try
He
to
is
clue
in his car at this point, like revving it up.
bump, bump, bump on the window.
Yes, I'm getting in the zone. It's
They're
what
gonna run
we
you off the
racers
fucking road,
call it.
Ashton. They're
They'll
gonna
have
run
to
you off
catch
the
me
road.
first.
Uh-huh.
This is fine tune.
All right,
Italian.
you know what? Go ahead. I don't want
engineering.
to distract you any further. Why don't you just put the window back up and do what you're doing? Do you want to talk to him? Because I was going to turn around and talk to Tommy, and whoever else is standing there.
Obviously, standing there in between, trying to decide.
But I don't want to interrupt if you're trying to talk to him.
No, I'm Tony, do I do it?
Yes.
I look at Tam and go, thank you. Put my hand up, but my car's going on the line. I'm racing with 2 of you.
Okay.
You got the buy-in?
And Katie, what's your character's name again?
Tori.
Tori. So yeah, I would look at Tori and Tammy, and as he's going over to talk to the others, is Ashton putting his window back up?
Yeah.
So if I can get away with it discreetly, I'm just going to look at them and say, "You want to rob these locals? 50 G's."
Why not?
Sure.
Before his window goes up, you can tell he's turned on a Steel Drivers song. So you got the buy-in, man?
Yeah, let me go get my car.
No, the cash.
Oh no, I'm not doing the. I'm just telling. I'm doing the same thing. Let me show you what I got. Manipulation and streetwise to talk what I got in
You know
my
what?
car.
I'll
to
allow
make
it.
a
Yeah,
little
go
bit-
for it. Putting the car up.
Putting the car up. It gives me 4 successes to talk my way into putting the car.
You show them
into...
over. You go over the specs of your car. You got a nice kitted out Evo, pulling way more horsepower than you fucking should be able to out of this goddamn thing. You have the nitrous. You've got a Cobb tune, cold air intake, Fortune Auto 500 coilover suspension. This thing is a fucking gem.
Beautiful.
I'm really glad I asked my friend for car specs. We saw this Evo at a car show like 3 years ago, and he knew what it was off the top of his head.
So Tommy's going to grab his car and pull it up to the line.
All right.
Once I get there, I'm gonna roll down the window to Ashton.
Aston?
He's pulling on like fingerless racing gloves. They're white. And he's also, for some reason, put on the white jacket with the scorpion on the back from Drive.
Like fucking speed racer.
He thinks he's Ryan Gosling.
What would happen if we... are we all in the car, or...
No, I'm gonna go.
You are
by
absolutely
myself.
not riding in the car.
I gotta win this thing.
Would it go against Tammy, though, to stab Ashton's tire as she walked past it? I don't know. Because she has nothing in Brawl. She has larceny.
Kat, if you
What?
do this, everyone will be mad at you.
Okay, I won't do this.
Because they need at least the premise of the race
True.
to validate what they're doing.
Yeah, I know. I'm just like trying to cause chaos. Go ahead.
So Tony, who's our victim?
I think our best bet is just to see who wins and then rob the handoff. I mean, push comes to shove, we can beat the fuck out of Ashton and his homie.
You could. So looking at this dude's focus, you see he's got a roll cage. He's got adequate racing straps, safety equipment. Midnight Savage does not fuck around when it comes to actually like racing.
I assume we all have guns, right?
I know Tori does for sure, but if you want a gun, sure.
I would assume I would at least have a pistol.
Do not have a gun. I have the fund.
Do I have
All right, let's get this race on. Let's drive some cars. Says the race official, cracking open a nice, cool Yingling.
I thought it was just lager.
Listen, it's for the people. I have to narrate for those that can't see very well that it's Yingling. It's video alt text.
Sponsored by.
Oh God! Listen, I want a Rolling Rock sponsorship. Rolling Rock, sponsor me. I will watch Mayor of Easton and not complain that it's not Yingling. All right, racers to the line. It's one at a time. Rev the Midnight Savage revs the engine. Does a quick little tire spin. Pulls up the 20 yards to the racing line. Ashton just right in the middle. Revs it a couple times.
Tommy's gonna pull up and be blasting deathcore metal out of there because he needs to feel some energy.
Is it Italian deathcore metal?
We can make it there. I'm sure there is such a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So does Ashton's friend get in the car with him?
Absolutely not. He
No.
is waiting nearby with a Lincoln SUV. They don't know subtle.
Apparently.
They're the type that that the Puttanesca have seen, where they think that they can use their money to buy authenticity. Racers, ready. Countdown goes. Boop, boop. Hit it. Gotta get a drive check from you.
Absolutely. Is there anything you
Drive
want to
and
roll with
dexterity. Don't forget you can blood surge.
that? I am going to blood surge. Ooh, 5. I'm
That a
feeling
5
confident
on your
with that
rouse check or a 5 on successes?
one. Oh. No, I get hungrier. I
Okay.
forgot the rouse check. So I'm at hunger 3 now. But I got a 5 on the drive.
That's
Okay.
a good drive.
I posted the Google Maps location of where your race is. It goes northwest to southeast. It's literally just a straight shot towards the river here. Going through this quarter-mile race, 10-second race. It's neck and neck, but then Midnight Savage begins to pull away, and that is the moment Tommy remembers he has nitrous.
I'm going to hit that button.
And you pull up front. Ashton, not to be made a fool of, also slams on the nitrous. Begins to lose control of his car. At that moment, a loud, old-style klaxon horn is called. And out of the brush behind the three of you emerges this old-style 60s wide-body, squeeze-down low, two-door black car with a wide grille.
Uh-oh.
Slamming on its horn. And it immediately runs the Midnight Savage off the street. His car flips and catches fire. Car
There goes
keeps
our
going.
50 grand.
I will need another drive check from you.
Whew.
Don't worry, Blood Surge is active the whole scene.
Oh, sweet. Oh, let me change one of these up for Blood Knight. So only 3 this time.
I will need a reroll because you tied. It's an opposed test, and both of you are active, so I can't really say ties go to the winner or defender. Because you're
5
both.
with a crit.
That beats his 3. He has only rolled 3 successes on this. You're trying to win at this point?
I am going to. Where is this rat rod? Kind of.
It's actually not rusty. Immaculate. It has burst from the southern part of the road in to knock off Midnight Savage and possibly kill him. He's probably dead. If this is a movie, he'd be dead. And it is now on in right behind Ashton, trying to do like a pit maneuver, like in that maneuver spot. So like back right panel.
I'm going to.
Uh-oh. Hold on. Hold on. I think we're good. Okay. I think we're good. Sorry, one of my monitors just turned off and turned back on.
Look good on my
You're
side.
good on stream, yeah.
Awesome. It's been doing this all day. I was hoping it wouldn't do it
I am going to, before he gets to pit maneuvering.
now.
Ashton,
Those of you not in the race, um, you thought it was like the wind from the cars and like their slipstreams before, but there is like an intense wind blowing now.
I'm gonna turn on I don't know, for some reason, heightened senses. I know it's gonna be loud,
Mm-hmm.
but
It is
It might-
indeed loud.
it's indeed loud.
Do you have to pick a sense, or does it do all the senses?
I think it's all the senses. In V20, you can choose. I remember that much.
Let's look at our rule books.
Let me go to.
If only I had the sweet Storyteller's V5 reference guide by my good friend Kendred.
Let me check. What power is that again?
All perception, sharpen a preternatural sense, all of your senses.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sure, it's all of them.
And it's free. I don't need you to roll anything.
Nope.
What are you trying to do?
I'm just listening for how the race is going. I mean, there's a lot of
you
noise.
can
in
use
the
your
back.
eyes to see it.
I can use my eyes, but what do I see? Did we see the one guy get run off the road?
Oh yeah. In fact, with your heightened senses, you can smell his meat cooking, and you can hear his cries for help.
We need to. I'm just like, is anybody running to the car to?
There are some people going to it. Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. I was just like, I kind of lean over at Tori. I don't think he's gonna make it.
Poor Midnight Savage. And during Black History Month, too.
Say what?
While they're talking, Tony will bitch that we're
Oh,
out
no.
$50,000.
He just picked that name because it was cool. Midnight Savage is a half Korean gentleman.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Shout out to my buddy Mark. Congrats on the second kid. Hey, back to my driver. What do you do?
before this vehicle hits Ashton, I'm going to hit the brakes and swerve into the way of the car,
Okay.
not Ashton's car.
I know what you're talking about. I don't need you. You gave me 5 successes. I'll let you have this. You smash into the car. Both you and it go sliding. There are no rules in V5 for damage from car crashes. I have been looking for like 2 weeks now. But with your toughness rating, your fortitude stat, you're fine. And the fact that you're wearing a seatbelt. Wear your seatbelts, kids. Don't drink and drive.
Mm-hmm.
I only had a hard cider. I didn't even have that because the food was cold when we walked out of the dinner.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, it was warm. Okay,
Okay,
it just wasn't.
if it ain't hot, it's not.
It was
it's cold.
microwave warm.
If it ain't hot, it's cold. Just how it
Tammy
is.
ate it.
Microwave, so it wasn't even fresh.
It was fresh
She's
earlier
in
in the day.
Newark. What do you want from her?
It was heat lamp leftovers. It's just bullshit.
Ugh.
Did you want,
You didn't
did
need
you
to
want
work
Aunt
on your
Donna to
hot
do it?
picks,
Aunt
whatever you
Donna,
call
who
it.
could barely boil water?
Yeah, no, Aunt Donna has set the stove on fire.
She has,
boiling water.
repeatedly.
She's been banned from the kitchen, but somehow she ends up in there.
You have brought in other members of the Hecata to check her out to see if she is cursed by ghosts about why her cooking is so bad.
She's not cursed.
She's not. It is a mystery. So
She
Ashton
has,
pulls
like,
ahead to the
urge
finish,
directive.
and like, huh, I won. I won. The car is now revving its engine, doing a donut.
Of course.
What did you do?
So, can I see in the window?
It is very tinted. Do you have auspex?
I do not.
Even though it's I want to say 3/4 of a quarter-mile away, Cat, would you like to try to make a very difficult wits and awareness check with your auspex as a bonus?
Yes.
You're going to need a good number of successes.
Wits, awareness, and auspex rating is a 2, so that I add in 2 more dice.
You can also blood surge if you want.
And I'm going to blood surge. That means I just have to roll to rouse.
Yep.
I'm good. So
2 more dice.
2 more dice. Okay, I'm going to do this. Let me drop one on the floor.
Don't drop them on the floor. I command you, don't do that.
Not allowed.
1, 2,
Just not allowed.
3, 4, 5 successes.
Cool. 4 was my magic number for this. You can
Yes.
see through the very dark tinting
Mhm.
on this with your enhanced senses.
Mhm.
There's no driver behind the wheel of the car. And with that, we're going to take our break. We'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. Thank you for watching. Welcome back, or you've been here. Let us continue with our coterie trying to figure out what to do after Ashton has won this race, and the car with no driver seems to be getting angry.
I lean over to Tori and what is it? They're saying Tori, Tammy, Tony.
You can see the overlay.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. Hang on a minute. I can see that.
Tori,
Tony
Tommy,
and
Tammy, and Tony.
I lean over to like Tori and Tony. I was like, "There's no driver in that car." That just hit, and well, now is killing the other driver, and is the one that I'm like, hang on a minute. Why is it doing this? That Tommy hit.
We should go help Tommy. Let's get the Suburban.
Yeah, let's take that.
You mean the Lincoln?
Or yeah, the Lincoln. I'm gonna walk over to the Lincoln. Is the window up or down?
The guy's next to it.
I thought he was in it.
Nah, he's next to it.
We need your truck. We got to go help Tommy and Ashton.
Who are you?
You know who we are. We were just
right here. The Southie accent. Shit. Who are you?
You know who we are. We were just talking to Ashton. We got to go help your friend.
In the sense that why should I give you my fucking car?
Because my name's Puttanesca. Give me your fucking truck.
He thinks for a second and then just squints. Like,
I'm gonna pull my gun out and put it in his face.
Yep. I'm getting in the back. Getting in the trunk. Yep.
In the fucking car.
Yep. Listen, there is one response when a person puts a gun in your face.
Yeah, he's not that tough.
One of you is that tough, but not him.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, we're probably all that tough, but he's not that tough. Is anybody a better driver than Tony? Because he would probably defer to them if he knows.
My dexterity score is 2. That's it.
I
can probably.
You could make this guy drive.
Okay.
You, smarty face.
Tori.
Not Tori. I met the guy that was sitting in the back. You drive up forward.
Yep.
Drive us up there.
Yep. I can do that. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right, get in the passenger seat and keep the gun on him so he doesn't do anything silly.
You don't have to do that. Nope. I am well aware of the.
Shut the hell up and drive.
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Finally, somebody's got to fucking say it.
Where are we going?
Follow the car accident, asshole.
Okay.
I'll point up the road with the gun and then point the gun back at him.
Steve, your car is still drivable, still operating, but the car itself is making a charge straight at Ashton's car.
Okay.
And the
is it
crowd
pulling
of
in front
people at the finish line.
It's pulling in front of me. It's pulling in front of me, right?
Yes.
I would like to take out my firearm and aim for the tires.
Okay.
Can I do that while driving?
You can.
I'm just watching your brain just
Oh, I'm putting it together.
work it. You good?
I will need a resolve and the lower of firearms and drive for you. And then roll that twice. Once for your drive check, once for shooting the gun.
I would like to rouse the blood for. Well, I still have this same scene.
Same scene, but it's a different turn, so you can still rouse the blood.
Let's rouse the blood.
Let's see how hungry you can get.
Why not?
Listen, you all watched After the Sunset. I had a player go from 1 to 4 in 30 in-game seconds.
Not bad. I am going to stay at 3 though, because I
good.
made my successful rouse.
Good.
Okay. Pray for me, Seth.
He doesn't pray for anyone.
That's a 6.
Nice.
It's 1-6.
Now that was for drive, right? That was for drive.
Wait. Did you get 6 successes or 1-6?
I got 6 successes.
Hot damn.
Good
Yeah.
job.
I'm keeping these dice isolated right now. I'm feeling good.
You're not putting them back into general population?
And that's only a 3 on the other one.
Only a 3.
Only
Only
a
a
3.
Wow. So you perfectly line up a shot on one of the front tires, the front left tire, let's say. Bam, bam, bam. How big of a gun do you have?
It would. Well, I got resources of 3. I could probably say
Big enough to be overcompensating for something?
probably.
You pump these
I can
Kasul.
see Tommy being the guy who's just like, yeah, I want the big one.
Yeah, you pump these
Yeah,
Kasul rifle rounds into the with your what is it? Fuck. I only know the Shadowrun name right now. Fuck. The gun The Rock uses in Faster. I would say
Eagle, is it?
it uses like Kasul rounds. It's fucking gigantic.
It's a big gun. Desert Eagle? That's all. I played too much of the
454 Kasul.
there we go.
That is the round. People use it to fight off bears in a pistol.
Why not?
The car
Bears
keeps
and killing.
driving.
Oh shit.
What?
Does the tire pop? I know.
No,
we're
it
there.
does
No?
not.
Oh.
Bullet holes form into it. Large, like fist-sized chunks get taken out. But this car just keeps on trucking.
Oh no.
Okay. I
It is
guess
a
I'm gonna-
Ruger Super Red Hawk. Damn it.
You had it.
Yeah.
Never
I
second guess
almost said
yourself. Never doubt
Warhawk.
yourself. I guess I'm going to ram the Phantom car.
All right. With your 6 successes in the drive check, I will just. You managed to spin it just the last second. Actually, give me that drive check. You have made it not hit Ashton.
I don't care about the crowd.
Oh, fine. You don't have to roll. The crowd fucking gets plowed into as this car fucking fishtails around.
Bodies fly.
Men, women, non-binary gangsters are just sent flying. Pieces of them. The smoke and fire from Midnight Savage's car. Someone has called an ambulance. And I guess someone tipped off the cops about the street racing, since it looks like someone got hurt.
Yes.
Sirens are coming.
How close am I to Ashton?
You're right there.
I'm going to get out of my vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to open up his passenger side door. I'm going to put a gun to his head and say, drive.
Intimidate. And charisma. Or composure.
Can we all see this happen?
Absolutely. You guys are there now.
Yep. I still have heightened sense up. I'm like watching it.
You
I'm,
are
like, giving you a
you are there
play-by-post.
within 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I got
Tammy,
you.
what's Tommy saying?
He's telling him taking his gun out, his very large gun, and telling Ashton to drive, because if you look behind us, there's about five police officers and one of those armored tanks that they have.
No, not an armored tank. No.
Not an armored
This-
tank. Okay.
this-
Oh wait,
this
that's an ambulance. Sorry.
This is to break up a street race.
Yes.
I'm gonna point the gun back over to our driver and just tell him wherever he goes, you follow.
Yeah, right away, Mr. Puttanesca. This is probably the first time someone has called you Mr. Puttanesca without saying you are making a scene.
So I'm gonna smile inside, but not outside. I said, "What's your name, kid?"
Bruno.
Well, it's nice to meet you, Bruno. Drive the car, I'll fucking kill you. Like that mister. It's got me feeling like I should say fuck more often.
Right away. So Ashton pulls out just as does Tommy put his seatbelt on?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Tommy's
Okay.
no
As
fool.
you buckle it up, takes off down Delaware Avenue, going south towards Pattison. Pretty sure towards Pattison. Might be south of Pattison. I have a map. I don't need to guess.
You can look at your map. Also, we don't talk about Bruno.
Oh no, yeah, no, you're much, yeah, towards
Just threaten Bruno with a gun.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah.
south. For some reason, I forgot where
We
it
don't
was.
assassinate Bruno. No.
You are zooming down Delaware, past the piers, past the Port Authority, and you think you've gotten away from it all. Just weaving through cars, even just side swiping and smashing them aside. This car is on your ass.
Is it behind us?
Yes.
Okay, so it's Ashton, us, ghost car.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's right.
She's silly girl.
Very cute.
Lily. Stop that. She might be good. We'll see. She's in.
With a gun in my left hand, on the right hand, I'm going to contact Tori.
Okay. Ring, ring.
I know you have your phone on you. You always have your phone on you.
Answer it. Yeah.
Hey, what the shit?
Ghost car.
Ghost car, man. Your guess is as good as mine.
Ghost
Right,
car.
I can hear you too.
What's the best way to play this if we have a ghost car? Ashton, you better use this nitrous or I'm going to blow a hole through your head.
All right. He flips the shifter knob like in Men in Black. Literally, you now notice it's the same knob from it. Piece of shit, kid. And hits the little red button. This thing's got some balls on it.
Wait. Hang on. What page is that on?
Look, I got you on here. Let's lose this ghost car. Meet up where we can. We'll split off, see who he goes after.
Hang on a minute. I'm going to turn off heightened senses and turn on the binding fetter.
Man, this is if I was already on that page.
Yeah.
Knowing that this would happen.
Ah. Activation. The user sensors become supernaturally attuned to the energies of fetters, and they may identify these auras by sight, smell, and other senses.
Tell us where to aim.
I will tell you in a minute. I'm just like, hang on, do something that I don't do very often, because I always forget to use it.
So, you turn it on.
Mm-hmm.
It's free.
Yep.
I'm not going to ask you to roll because the car itself is not a fetter.
It's not a fetter. Okay. Ah.
This helps you see fetters if they're
Yes.
around you. It doesn't like give you a trail to them or anything.
Yeah, I know. That doesn't work. Okay. Okay. What about sense the unseen?
That will let you see invisible things. It does not lead you to a fetter.
That doesn't. I don't need a fetter because it's not a fetter because it's a ghost car. It's like a possessed car. That's
You
not
want to
good.
see if you can see like the ghost's aura?
Or just the ghost itself, actually.
Sure. Just tell me you activate it.
I'm going to activate it. I got to get to the right page.
You don't need to roll anything.
I don't need to roll anything.
Nope.
Okay.
Because it looks exactly like the car.
The car. So the ghost looks like the car.
The ghost is the car.
The ghost is the car? Wow. That's amazing.
Never encountered a ghost car. Been playing Vampire
No.
all the time.
No.
And it's more fun than a ghost train because we're not railroading.
Huge dad. Huge dad.
So the way we are driving, are there any large buildings in our way or just on the side of us or any alleys?
So if you look at that map I sent you in the Discord, you'll see Delaware Avenue goes pretty much north-south. It goes along the river. Every so often, you'll get like grassy park kind of areas. The old Victor Yards Brewing Company, Dave and Buster's. There's like some historic boat or something, right? But you're basically on like an expressway without any like real dividers or anything.
I'm not exactly sure. I can't do anything.
Goes
There's nothing-
pretty much the whole length of Philadelphia.
Nothing I can do.
That about right, Andy? Right?
Yeah, that's more or less accurate. Up where we are, it's anywhere you would pull off of it would be like warehouses or possibly shopping centers,
Yeah.
but
That used to be warehouses.
you wouldn't have a lot of buildings built up on the side of it. Somewhere along here is the sugar house.
But we can make a turn somewhere and head towards a warehouse.
Could. I don't know how much driving you could do in a active warehouse.
Oh no, I don't plan on driving through the warehouse.
Keep talking.
What I want to do is to go towards the warehouse. One of us go left, one of us go right, and that fucking Casper car goes straight towards a wall.
I mean, he's gonna go right through it.
Or
Fuck
just
me.
follow one of you.
Mhm.
Well, also, is the car in front of us shot off in front of us now? With
Oh yeah, it's got fucking. It uses its nitrous again.
I would tell Bruno to gun it.
Yes, sir, Mr. Puttanesca. Like, he's actively suppressing his Southie accent now because you are terrifying.
That's appropriate. He's not in the right city for that shit. I don't know why he even started with it in the first place. Pronounce your R's.
Pronounce all of your syllables.
That's right.
Yes.
All right. You are... I'm going to give him a roll, see if he just... All right. Holy shit, he just got 6 successes on his drive check. On 5 dice. Weaving in and out, blowing through the occasional red light. Driving past a Spirit Halloween costume store that is just labeled that year-round on the Delaware Expressway. There's Dave and Buster's.
Yay! Bye, Dave and Buster's.
It seems to be following the Lincoln now.
Gonna look around the car and see if there's any other kind of weapons in here.
I mean, Tammy has one, a very large one, hiding in her mom bag that also housed the cider.
Bruno's like, we don't have any guns or anything.
She
We just have that drinks fridge.
drinks fridge.
Yeah, in the back seat, there's like a little like the console between the middle row seats. You open it up. There's like Cristal, Alizé, Johnny Walker Blue.
Milliner blood.
What other weapons do you need? Opens her mom bag.
I'm not sure. Something to throw it off course.
I don't know how to throw a course off of a
Yeah, I
ghost
don't know
car.
if maybe he had a gas can or something we could use, but
You could give me a Streetwise and wits roll.
Streetwise and wits. Okie dokie. Let's see. I gotta.
3.
3? Awesome. I'll take that 3.
That's better than mine. So
4.
4. If you don't care about civilian casualties, you could always just lead it towards Center City, South Street, popular places where the police will absolutely show up and go after this car that has zero regard for human life.
Even then, it's like they're likely to try to stop us too.
Yeah, but you're more likely to lose the cops than this car.
That's fair.
And it's not your car that you're in.
no, it's not.
That's very fair. And the car that we actually want, Tommy has.
Mm-hmm.
Although he lost his car to get it.
Yeah, but that car was already reported as stolen.
Fair. It also wasn't worth $100,000.
If he was actually still driving that car, I was gonna send the cops after him
Nice.
because of that background.
All right, so I'm going to tell Bruno to take us back towards civilization. Drive toward the most populous neighborhood I can think of. If that means turning around on Delaware Ave and trying to head back down towards Center City, we can do that.
U-turn! And the car
Hold on to the
follows.
handle above me. It's like, woo.
I'm still on the phone with Tommy.
And actually, since you're going back up the Delaware
I'm just
Expressway,
listening.
the police that were following, based on a number of reports about some asshole running people off the road at high speed as if he was street racing, see you. And then this asshole car. So I will give you a chance to get away. God damn it, Bruno. We're gonna get another 6 on 6 dice.
Bruno does really good with a gun to his head.
Apparently, he's getting off on the danger. Don't
Never
kink
keep them
shame
driving on the straight
me.
and narrow.
And you just see some of these Philly cars go in to just interpose themselves between the car and other drivers on the road. It does not care. It hits them. It actually, at one point, turns itself sideways all of a sudden, starts flipping end over end over end, smashes into the two Philly cars, lands perfectly upright, and the cop cars explode.
Are we able to build any distance at least? or
You
is
build
this
a
gonna just
shit ton of distance. These
Okay.
cops are basically throwing themselves in your way to try to stop this madman. You are yesterday's news.
So, but we're able to get away from this. Like their accidents do slow down.
You are out of there.
All right, nice. So Tori, where's Tommy at?
You're still on the phone with him, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ashton, pull over at this pier.
Are you sure? Is there anywhere
I
safer
put the
we can
gun to the
go?
temple.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
He pulls into the Dave & Buster's parking lot.
We're gonna make this very easy.
Actually, no, he kept going straight. The others did a U-turn. He pulls into the South Philadelphia Target parking lot by the 2300 Arena, which is where ECW had its matches.
I've been there.
Mm-hmm.
I tell him we're switching. Get out of the car.
You mean change seats?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. He's very rattled, and it's very hard to do this posh accent be rattled. Yes, sir.
Tori, where were we meeting?
Where are you?
I'm at a Target right now.
Like Bruno, the target.
Behind us, right? Yeah, behind us.
Why we okay, yep.
Turn around, Bruno.
Rolls an 18 now for 6 dice.
I'm not rolling this shit. This is just asking for
Hasn't
me to
he
roll
succeeded enough?
6 ones and kill everybody. So he actually pulls off, just goes down like, I'm gonna pick a street at random. One of the numbered streets that goes south, because they alternate. I can't remember which go north. I think the evens go south. No, I don't remember. It goes down south after 10 minutes. You meet up.
I roll down the window. Best think it's safe for us to be in vehicles right now, just in case that thing shows up.
We need to get out of vehicles or stay in vehicles.
Stay in vehicles.
Okay.
We get out of vehicles, that thing shows back up. We're running away from that thing.
I don't think it's coming back for us. We left it at a giant pile up with a bunch of police.
Ah, nice.
So we should get the hell out of here.
You are not too far away from where it was last sighted.
We should probably get going.
Are we sticking together or are we splitting up?
I think we're sticking together for right now. Tommy would hopefully have a hideout that he would normally go to, not to bring any trouble back to the coffee shop.
You
Right,
can
yeah.
call Big Louie.
Big Louie.
Big Louie, that kid dead?
Not yet.
All right. What's up?
I need a place.
Laundromat.
On
Okay.
it.
No. Are you? What was this? Mad Libs? What the fuck are you talking about?
A place that I can hunker down in.
There's a ghost car. I yell.
Why do we need to hunker? Did she
You
just
heard her?
fucking say ghost car?
Yeah, you heard a ghost car. That's why we need to hunker down. Now pay attention. Where do we need to go?
Wait. Is the car driven by a ghost?
I'm going to
car-
bring it back to the shop if you don't keep talking.
The car is a ghost.
The car. You can hear him put the phone down. Like, if you were there, you'd see him rubbing his temples. Like, oh my.
Big Louie, I'm moving towards the place.
All right. You are now on speakerphone.
Good. We're coming back to Nona's.
Do
Yeah.
not come to Nona's.
Then tell us where to go.
You know there's no parking here.
That's going to be difficult for that. I don't think that car has any problem pulling into the front door.
Listen, there's a place in Fairmount. Go there. It's Cousin Rizzo's old place.
Ah, fuck Cousin Rizzo's. We're going
Exactly. Go to Cousin Rizzo's.
Yes.
there. Big Louie, there better be some warm food when we get back.
Why the fuck would there be warm food? Figure out how to deal with this ghost car.
I hung up as soon as I said that.
Text messages to all you. Fucking figure out this ghost car bullshit.
I wonder if I should text Nona and be like, how do I deal with a ghost car?
She has no fucking idea.
I don't think she would use the phone.
No, she probably wouldn't. You're right. Wonder if Aunt Rhonda... Does Aunt Rhonda have a phone? I can't remember that either.
Aunt Rhonda, the one that can't boil water?
Oh, yeah. No, she wouldn't have a phone. That is correct.
What the fuck does she know about ghost cars?
Who do I know that knows about ghost cars? I don't know anything about ghost cars.
Yeah, do we have any necromancy connections?
So here's the thing. The Puttanesca are not really taught anything about necromancy.
That's why I'm wondering if maybe we know anybody else around.
And the, I want to say, generalization, the family business that 99.9% of you fit into does not really care much beyond, like, ashes to ashes, the power that lets you get rid of dead bodies. But I did say a name earlier in this session. If anyone took notes. Or you can just roll an intelligence check.
Int check?
I got Ashton's name and Lowe's hardware store for some strange reason. So
Why did you write down the Lowe's hardware store?
I thought it was going to be a location I would meet.
That's where one of the club car club meets was.
Yeah.
Is it just an int, straight up int check?
Straight in. We're doing a memory test.
That's a 1.
I did not remember a damn thing.
On one success, or you rolled a 1?
I rolled 1 success off
I
of
got
1
one
die.
success. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Nice.
There's one other Puttanesca that's in town right now, and he was at Puttanesca Perfect Pasta and Percolators, a Philadelphia tradition established in 1921. Buy shirts at starstrapmothman.threadless.com now. Cousin Polly, the nerd black sheep of the family.
Was that
I'm
good?
gonna call Polly.
Do you have Polly's phone number?
I don't know. I don't think so. Probably not.
Wait, Andy, you
You
guys
have a bunch of successes.
what?
I have 6 success. 6.
You know,
success.
it would absolutely fit for Tori to have Cousin Polly's phone number. Because you're both nerds. And you both really weren't meant for the life. He was going to be like a lawyer or something. And then, in order to save him after an accident, much like yours, they had to embrace him.
I'll dial him up.
Hey, Tori, what's going on?
Polly.
You watching
look,
these Olympics? I can't believe this girl compete after testing positive for that medication. This is some bullshit.
Nice. Look, long story short, I need a Ghostbuster or something. We're being fucked by a ghost car.
Ghost car? I don't know, I'm pretty busy right now.
Polly? Okay, look, I don't have time for this shit, so I'm just gonna break it down to you this way. Either you fucking help us, or I'm gonna take you out back to the John, and I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned Philadelphia sidecar.
I want to give you points for using John. But it just sounds like you're going to take him to the bathroom. And do stuff to him. I thought we weren't Giovanni here.
Oh,
Listen, like I said, I'm pretty busy here. So unless you have something to encourage me to do this on the second page of your character sheet, I don't know if I can help you.
Page.
Okay. Then I think I need to call Vinny.
Who?
Vinny
Who the
and his
fuck?
boys.
Who's Vinny?
Shit, I don't know.
What's your lore sheet?
Basically, people that I know that can fuck people up.
Oh, read your lore sheet notes aloud for the group.
Let's see, where is it?
Under notes on the bottom of the second page.
Get the squad together. Once per story, you can get the gang together. Oh, I'm talking about all of us. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going to all come and fuck you up.
No, continue to read the thing.
Once per story, you can get the gang together for a brawl. The gang consists of all local Puttanesca kindred as well as mortals equivalent to 5 dots of allies. Also, get an automatic success on roll to convince other characters that this beatdown is necessary.
What is Cousin Polly's last name?
Puttanesca?
So what does that make him?
Puttanesca?
Character. That's
Family.
right.
Family.
All you have to say is you're gonna call. You just threaten to call the Don.
Oh.
You are one of his favorites.
So you do just threaten people with the Don. It seems like you got this down.
Listen, in like an established game where if you take that, the GM has to put in the storyteller has to put in Puttanesca characters, right? But literally every fucking story you can be like, hey, that Ziemse was mean to me. Beat the shit out of him.
I mean,
And every fucking Puttanesca shows up like in Corky Romano and beats the shit out of the skinheads. I have seen Corky Romano too many times. So
So you're going to help us, so I'm going to call the Don.
oh, whoa. Why are you calling the Don? You don't have to... What do you need me to do?
What the fuck? You got tiramisu in your ears? I said we're being followed by a fucking ghost car.
Oh, ghost car. What kind of ghost car? What's it smell like? What model car is it? Do you have any
I'm going
pictures of the
around
car?
sniffing it. Yeah, I'm going up to a fucking Casper car and giving it a
Oh,
rim job.
I'm sorry.
What's wrong
That's
with
like
you?
being said, I'm being chased by a guy.
Tell them we're coming.
I don't
over.
have any
We're
information on the
coming over
guy.
right now.
we're coming over there. You get to see the car in person.
Okay, cool.
Should we tell Bruno to come over here to Cousin Paulie's place?
Yeah, all right. He's in Brewery Town.
Yeah.
Okay, not far.
Is the car still chasing us?
The car's been chasing you for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
We're heading back, and
He's actually waiting outside when you get there. All right, where's his car?
It was in a giant pile up on Delaware Ave.
It did this really cool flip and made like, what was it, 2 cop cars explode.
He pulled out his phone and he starts Googling like Philadelphia like police reports or some bullshit. I don't know. Is it this car?
Yes.
The one
it's
that I
car.
found on the internet?
Yes, that's that one.
You could have done that. You didn't have to
Suppose
just yell
we
at
could've
me.
done that.
But listen, we've been here. Listen, I've been around a while. I've been looking into the weird stories and stuff, right? Ghost shit. And not just ghost tours, even though they are fun. But you can only hear about yellow fever victims for so long. Fun fact, Philadelphia was almost completely destroyed by the yellow fever in the 1700s. Fact that like 2/3 of the city fled. Horrifying shit. So, there was actually a racer in town back in the early 70s, late 60s that drove a car like this. That died under mysterious circumstances. His name was Johnny Dodge. He drove this car, and he was undefeated until he died in a race. And I had a thing open, and I closed it because I'm dumb. At a junkyard up in God damn it, the name is escaping me right now. Bridesburg. Go there, see if you can find his car was never recovered. They said I don't know, he crashed or something. Find his car. That's probably the fetter.
Car is not his fetter.
We might be able to find the fetter.
Are you telling me the wrecked remains of his car is not the fetter? You know, the actual car he crashed?
Okay, I see where you're getting at. Okay, yeah, probably.
You're probably dealing with his specter that is materialized as a car.
You are correct. I apologize.
Call me Petty Island because I am. Fun fact, Petty Island is a small island on the Delaware River between Philadelphia and New Jersey. It's on the New Jersey side.
My gangrel has been laying low there for a little bit, hiding from the Nosferatu.
So I guess we're going to be off Bridesburg, huh?
Yeah, it's just like a borough of Philadelphia.
Yeah,
Do
it's
you
just
wanna-
another neighborhood.
Do you want to protect these two
Fairly Polish.
bozos? Looks at Ashton and Bruno.
What, are they funny or something?
No, they're not funny at all.
Listen to their accents a bit.
Well, I'm not going to help you fight a car, so I guess. Hey, get your feet off the table.
Go eat warmed up microwave pasta.
Don't you fucking
Wait
tell them
here.
what to do. That is mine.
Not you, not Polly, but the...
No, it's mine. They can't have it.
Okay, they can't have it. Okay.
Now,
Also,
listen,
what's with that giant bag? You some sort of Avon lady now?
Yes, I am.
Oh. Then why don't you look any better?
Now, listen, Paulie. Ashton's a milliner. That's how he got into this entire mess here. So keep an eye on him. This other one, Bruno, if he fucks around, you could just get rid of him.
Are they kindred?
No,
They're Gould.
they're ghouls, but only one of them has to make it out of this shit.
Interesting. All right.
I leave Bruno feeling like, he's got his nuts in a vice.
Honestly, at this point, I think you'd prefer to have Bruno over Ashton.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Ashton's the only one that matters, though. He's the only one
Unfortunately.
that's worth anything that we know of.
All right. They told you where the junkyard is.
I'm going to drive separately. I have a brand new Porsche.
Probably drive the Suburban.
I go
Or the Lincoln.
Wait. You're okay, yep, that makes sense.
I take I go with Tony.
All right, you are headed for Eric Junk Car Evans LLC. That is the name of this junkyard. It's actually in a pretty nice spot. Right by the river. Right next to a nice little green space park area. It's pretty sweet, actually. For Bridesburg. Bridesburg itself is tight one-way streets, cars lining both sides of every street, row homes, no gaps. Nice residential neighborhood, working class. Almost 60% Polish, I think.
They got good fuel.
It's not Port Richmond, but it's up there. Old neighborhood too.
Good pierogi shop over here.
It's no Crackus's Market in Port Richmond. Check it out. They're not open on Sundays, except after church, for like 2 hours. I had an old boss that was Polish that kept telling me to go, and I'm like, I'm not going to Port Richmond. I don't have a car. I was working at school. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. Fuck Tim Allen.
Fuck Tim Allen.
I hope those drug dealers kill you, Tim Allen.
They're coming closer every single day. Remember that. As you
The
say.
inevitable tide of death will come for you.
Snitches get stitches.
Just
Anyway.
Anyways.
He done what he did. It's just karma.
Karma.
Okay, so we're getting to the junkyard.
Yeah, you have arrived at the junkyard.
Now I can probably turn on my...
There is a main large stack of, refuse and cars. Stacked about 4 or 5 cars high. There is a crane, not magnetic, but it's a claw. A car crusher on the far side of it. And then another couple rows of cars with enough room to drive between.
Now this
You can, Tommy, you can see how this might have been a racetrack at one point. And if somebody crashed, it was perfect for getting rid of the car.
Would this be a good time for me to turn on that one ability?
It would be.
Okay, I'm going to turn it on.
Cool. Instead of wits, like it normally would ask,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to use Resolve plus Oblivion.
Resolve plus Oblivion.
Because you are now actively searching for it.
Yes,
It's kind of like when you're trying to use Sense the Unseen. We're just going to use that.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Or you can do wits and then Resolve and Investigation.
Well, my wits it'd still be the same roll, so Resolve and Oblivion.
All right.
Let me see here. That's 4 dice.
While
essentially.
she's like focusing her temples, fixing her hair, whatever it is that Tammy does to get in the zone,
That was cocked.
the wind
That
starts
is-
to blow.
3 successes. The wind starts to blow.
The wind starts to blow. Cat, let's do a 3 and out.
3 and out.
Yep.
I got 3 successes.
Yep. I don't know. I need you to roll 3 times, and I want you to see if you hit the mark.
Okay.
You can do any combination of skills that makes sense to you, or that you can make sense to me.
Let's see.
My good friend Pat of Martlet Studios likes to use the 3 and out a lot. And I gotta say, it's growing on me.
Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to think here what else to use to find this fetter that's hiding. I mean, investigation, yes, but my investigation is shit.
Oh, did you? No, it's free. Never mind.
What?
I was gonna say, ask if your hunger went up, but I remembered, fetter, the fetter power is free.
What about wits and streetwise? For wandering a old racetrack that turned into a... Where would they hide a car?
You know what? I'll allow it.
You'll allow it? Okay, let's try that. Wait. I should be rolling one more dice. Because that is... 3 6... No. That's 2 successes with that
2
one.
successes. Okay, we're up to, was it 5 successes now?
Yeah, 5 successes now.
Okay. The wind is blowing very hard all of a sudden.
Yep. Yep. I really want to do the big roll of manipulation and subterfuge, but that doesn't do anything because that's just me lying through my teeth trying to find this fucking car.
You could do wits and subterfuge because subterfuge is about hiding things apparently.
Yes. So we'll do that. 'Cause that's
They're really specific and then open-ended about these skills also.
that's 5, 2. Let me drop some dice in the process.
I told you to stop dropping your dice.
Super aggressive roll.
That is.
Oh, it's a nice shirt.
Yes, thank you. I got 5 successes out of that one, so now I have 10 successes.
All right, 10 successes is more than enough. You find a spot in the main pile where there might have been a turn once. The ground has been torn up and run over so many times by earth moving equipment and bulldozers and whatever the fuck else they use in junkyards. I am not personally 100%, so let's just go with my uneducated making it up. Where it looks like the car pile maybe a while back collapsed and then was just piled on top of because they could still do it and they were really fucking lazy. Or they had another meme with the crane. And you can kind of see, how does it describe it? An aura, a telltale shimmer emanating from within. The hope, the pain, and the outright rejection of the truth of a fetter. Very common. Someone refuses to believe that events have transpired to lead them to this point in their life.
Yep.
That they've been robbed. That everything they've worked for has been taken away.
Because they're dead.
Mm-hmm.
In there. I can't get in there. Somewhere inside there. Could we use the crane? Is that operating? Fucking cars.
Let me see if I can get this car's distraction. If you three want to try to get into that spot wherever that thing is and fucking whack it or do something, whatever you could do, beat the shit out of it, end it. Do something, and I just take off towards the where the
Are you driving or running?
I'm driving. I got the Porsche.
Nice.
And I'm going to drive it into the junkyard on the old track that used to be there.
Steven. Even or odd?
Odd.
The car follows you. I rolled a 5.
Oh.
That's because I'm always odd.
You are not helping, but you are reenacting the death of this driver, right? Of Johnny Dodge. A name I came up with before someone joined the stream with a similar name in their in their Google Chat account. I swear to God. Ask my wife.
We believe you.
Give me a drive check. Drive index.
Drive index.
The other 3.
Yep.
I did not get hungry as I roused the blood.
Awesome.
Good job.
The other 3, what are you? Who is running for the crane?
Do I know how to use? Anybody here know how to use a crane?
I would either ask for craft or technology.
I don't have either.
It's a 4 drive.
What in technology?
What?
Technology and what else?
I don't know. Ant or wits. You just gotta tell me if you're going for the crane or not.
Yeah, I'm going for the crane.
Okay.
You said intelligence and
You're-
technology?
Sure. You're going for the crane. Tammy and Tony, what are you doing?
I guess maybe see if we could could try to pull a car, but it's like wedged in there.
You don't have potence.
I don't have potence.
I could
But,
probably
like-
try to pull a car.
Yeah.
Well, my question
No,
is.
I don't have anything. I don't
Well,
have
my
anything.
question is, once the crane is used to get the car, the fetter, what are you going to do?
The whole car is probably better. You think? I think.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah. No. I'm just no. I'm asking the storyteller.
You have a cult, right?
I don't have a cult.
Yeah, neither do I.
What the fuck? You can see ghosts. Okay.
Maybe let me go look here.
Tori, I know, has a cult, at least one dot, right? And intelligence of 4. Oh, and yeah, those two can say the car is or something in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, getting the car out will get you the fetter.
Yeah. And then you can crush the car.
And or fetter
Make it
inside.
What?
And or the fetter inside if it is not the car itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, my out of character idea is to try to destroy the fetter, but in character.
How would you like to try to destroy the fetter? Let's focus on that.
Yeah.
Well, we have to find it first, but also in character, Tony doesn't have any context to try to know what to do about that. Except that, he might think if we can find the thing, I'll try to destroy it, but he has no occult knowledge whatsoever.
Yeah.
I mean, you have these two that do, so I like to treat when another character has a relevant skill. I like to treat out of character knowledge, kind of a way to filter in. I mean,
Okay.
Break thing is pretty simple that we all resort to, right?
Yeah, can I look around for a gas can or something?
There's a car crusher here.
There's a car crusher. Okay. Yeah. I'll go take a look at it.
You will need someone to operate it, though.
Yeah, I'll take a look and see if I have any chance of operating that.
Do you have any points in craft?
I think I do.
My successes.
Yes.
A specialty in carpentry will not help you with this.
I wouldn't imagine, but can I still roll the craft roll?
Hold on, let's get this crane roll.
I'm not sure if this is messy or not, but overall successes 11.
How the fuck did you get 11 success?
The blood die, and okay, so I'm using my gang roll die. So I have on my blood die the little gangrel with the teeth. On 3 others, I have the wolf and 3 regular thingies.
Okay, so
2, 4, 6.
we learned on Sunday that if a single hunger die comes up as a 10 or a critical, right? It counts as a messy critical, even if there are no 10s on no other 10s, which is bullshit. But we're going with that. That's the rule we're sticking with because Rosie fucked me with it. Welcome to Puttanesca by Night, where I curse a lot at no reason. Fuck Tim Allen.
So I operate the fuck out that crane.
You operate the fuck out that crane in a way that I need Tony to make a dex and athletic check to dodge this swinging car.
Okay, Dex Athletics.
As you just slam that shit like you're trying to lose all your money at a crane game.
I have 1 success.
I'll allow it because she only got 110.
All right,
Give me that craft and either int or wits roll. Actually, give me craft and composure.
Craft plus composure.
Yeah, because you just dodged a fucking car, and you gotta try to activate it quickly.
Okay.
Blood surge.
2 successes.
2 successes. Holy shit! I think that was 3 dice for you.
It was 3 dice, and one of them's a hunger die.
I don't have any of these character sheets open, by the way.
Good
Steven,
memory.
I need one more drive check from you.
That was from Tommy.
For Steven's character needs a drive check.
Yeah.
To see if the ghost card's gonna get one last thing before you crush it. You have successfully activated the card crusher, but it's gonna take one turn.
I'll give you
5. You are sent spinning as this thing bumps into the back end of your car into the very heap that they just pulled the fetter out of. You're going to take, after your toughness, resilience power, and having, as the car kind of crushes down on top of you, 5 superficial damage.
Ow.
I think you're still fine, though. I think you still have.
I'm fine.
I think you still have like 5 hit points.
Yeah, I'm still good, but ow.
Mm-hmm. You'll need help to get out. And the car itself is. And you hear a wailing, a screaming, a gnashing of teeth in the darkness. And this great cloud comes up, and you just see this enraged spirit being set free, but still cursing you for robbing it of its due revenge. This was not a wraith, but a specter.
Ooh.
A wraith that has been driven mad. It's full of anger. It's full of hate. And you have taken that away from it.
Mm-hmm.
But you have also ended its attachment to our world.
Yay! Okay. Did I watch the car? Because I was like standing off to the side. Did I watch the car? Ghost car?
I'm going to say everyone, but Tommy did.
I'm calling Tori.
Hey, Tommy.
Yeah, you mind getting me out of this?
Sure. So go help get him out.
You get like power tools and stuff, and
She
cut away
rolled 11 on a
cars.
crane. She could probably pull whatever's on top of me.
Yeah,
off.
probably. But Tony shows up with the jaws of life and cuts you out.
Question: where's the ghost car?
Got rid of it.
I think we killed the ghost car.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is I'm out of a vehicle.
I think what we're saying, if my math's right, I think the Milliner kid owes us $150,000.
Yeah, he does.
That's right.
That's the way I see it. I think we got to get back over to Paulie's. Start making this right.
Taxi?
You have the Lincoln.
Oh, we
Yeah.
do have the Lincoln. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Is it nice? What's the mileage on it?
I mean, the mileage is terrible, so it means it's very nice. God damn it, it did it again. My monitor.
Let's see here.
Oh, something happened. Oh, there we are.
We're back? Cool.
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah,
Push
I
back in then.
tapped my desk, and my monitor. This monitor turns off. You're now back in Brewery Town. You see Paulie and Bruno just like spreading salt, like out of one of those like Morton's salt containers, like all around the outside of like the house and even like the parking space out front. like in a ring.
What are you trying to do?
This is how you protect yourself from ghosts.
No, it's
It's
not.
how you waste money.
Again,
Walk in.
I know what I'm doing. This is a ritual that I do to protect my house from ghosts.
You use Morton salt. You're using the wrong type of salt.
Listen.
Is Ashton inside?
Listen, I don't come down to the makeup counter at Sears and slap the compact out of your hand, okay?
Sure. Whatever. You don't have to worry about ghosts anymore.
I have to worry about ghosts all the time because no one else in our family cares about ghosts except me.
The Miller kid still inside?
Yeah, fuck yeah. The kid's fucking terrible at everything. I
Back
gave
in
him
the
a mop.
vehicle. Bring him in the vehicle.
Well, he owes us a lot of money. Bruno, get your ass inside. We need to talk to you and your friend.
Wait, how much money?
Let's go inside.
Hold on. How much money? I don't want to get killed. How much money?
Who's this, Bruno?
Yeah.
As the way I see it, you owe us $150,000.
Let me call his dad.
Now, that's not going to work for us. In fact, I'm going to take the gun out. I'm not going to make a big scene because we're still outside, but I'm just going to kind of casually point it at him. I'm going to need your phone, Bruno.
Here you go. And it's like set up to like the contact page is just my boss / Ashton's dad.
All right. I'm going to turn the phone off, put it in my pocket.
I'm going to come down the stairs with Ashton.
I'm sitting there just like,
Let's go have
He
it. Let's go
he
have a
was
talk in the vehicle.
trying and failing to work a Swiffer when you found him.
I'm not
This is
talking to him.
weird.
I just scruff him.
So when I go inside, I see Ashton.
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm
Being
leaving him outside. I'm
held like a kitten.
Hold on. So he's got him from behind. I'm going to put the gun in his face. Be like, well, we want to keep him inside. We need to have a conversation.
I was going to have the conversation outside. I don't want to mess up anything out here, you know?
No, you're good.
Let's preserve our options.
Okay,
You hear as
Where you
and-
from?
then you hear the microwave turn on as Paulie starts, heating up his dinner.
Bruno's inside with everyone else, right?
Oh yeah.
mhm.
I want to demand Ashton's phone from him too at gunpoint.
Bruno takes it out of his pocket and hands it to you.
He takes Ashton's phone and gives
Yeah.
it to him.
Out of his own pocket and hands it to you.
All right. In the living room, both of you on the couch. Sit down.
Yep. Oh,
Just
listen, my father is very important.
We know who your father is. Do you know who we are?
Let me go to the basement
The
and grab
help?
the plastic. Give me just a second.
The
Sure,
help?
go down there.
The help? Next time I'm going to put a bullet through your fucking knee. Does the name Puttanesca mean anything to you?
From what I understand, it doesn't mean a lot.
Okay.
Well,
since he
It
wants to
can
talk-
mean... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Because he wants to talk shit. At this point, I'm going to take Bruno and I'm going to drink from him. I ain't going to kill him, but I'm going to knock him out.
That's
I want him to
painful.
pass out on the floor.
I'm going to grab Ashton by his hair and put the gun to his head and tell him, fucking watch it. Don't let me see you blink.
Mm.
I bring down the
It's a
I
bomb.
bring down the plastic and I lay it on the floor. Like now they could stand on it. I don't want to clean this shit up.
So with the gun out, Bruno being like a family ghoul knows his role. Yep, goes down. Yep, goes limp like immediately. Yep. He even like puts his hands behind his back if you want to put like handcuffs on him. He knows the way the wind is blowing right now. And Ashton watches. Okay.
Now, you came down here and you got involved in the local Philadelphia nightlife. You know that's ours, right?
I
mean,
slap him
it's-
with my pistol.
Oh, I was about to say something
been-
smug.
You've been spoken to. You
And as his head comes sideways from the one, I'm gonna hit him with the other. So he takes like a 1-2 pistol whip.
Ah, God. Ah. As much as anyone can own Philadelphia.
Damn right. As much as
And he
anyone
says
can own it, we own it.
Philadelphia as if he was spitting. But you know he's too smart to actually spit when he says it because he doesn't want to get pistol whipped twice again.
I hand Tori my pistol. Now,
Grab
Tori,
it.
I know you got a heavy finger. It's a hair trigger. Be careful on it when you have it pointed to him. And I grab his hands.
Hold on. At this point, Polly comes back out with like a bowl of pasta, some ravioli. You guys need a silence pistol? I got one in the couch there.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go fish around in the couch.
Oh, hacksaw is under the easy chair,
I go grab the.
and trash bags are in the pantry if you need to cut them up.
Mhm.
Oh.
So do I find the silence pistol?
Oh, everything's exactly
couch?
where he said it was.
Okay.
Polly is, while he's the black sheep, he is still a Puttanesca.
He's family.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go around and just stand in front and point it at him and listen for whatever Tommy was starting to say. He was doing something with his thumbs, I think.
Yeah, something cool.
I have him sitting like this, and I'm holding onto his thumbs. The next smirk, the next joke, the next thing that isn't important shit to be said to us, I'm going to start taking digits. Now, you understand what a Puttanesca is, correct?
I know I shouldn't say something smug, and I'm actively, my brain is like, don't say something smug right now. But you absolutely know he says the fucking Puttanesca.
That's
I shoot him
correct.
in the foot.
You what?
Shoot him in the foot.
shoot him in the foot.
And I snap
I
his
don't
thumbs.
like his tone.
This is bad.
Ah! Don't you know who my father is?
I grab his fingers. I grab
Do
his
you
index
know
fingers
who
now.
my great grandfather is?
A fucking Puttanesca.
Snap.
You goddamn right.
We
Shoot him
move
in
to the
the foot.
knife.
Shoot him in the other foot, Tony. Wait, she takes out her pistol out of like, her giant.
One of you has a silenced pistol.
I take the
Yeah.
silent pistol out and shoot him in the kneecap.
He's losing fingers. His
Yeah.
lower torso self's being taken out here.
I mean, I'm happy to pass the gun off if Tammy wants to take a shot.
Her mom purse has a very large pistol in it. It seems to be like those black hole mom purse. Somehow she picked it up. I don't know how she got it.
You stole it from a mage.
Probably. There's like ritual shit in
You
here.
have a hammer space.
Yeah.
I take his middle fingers and I stab him just because I want to
Oh,
right
what
now.
the fuck do you want?
150 large right now.
Fuck, goddamn it!
Oh.
You gotta call my father. It's in the trust fund.
Well, actually, you gotta call your father. So here's
Give me
what
my
we're gonna,
phone.
Here's what we're gonna do. Tori can hold your phone because we're not worried that she's gonna do anything stupid. If you say one word that we think is not on the level, I'll kill your friend. And then we'll kill
What
you.
friend?
Oh. I'm gonna take Bruno then as a pet. Not a pet. Not wrong word. As I'm usurping your ghoul. There we go.
Tammy, let me see the gun.
Tammy, reminder,
I'm gonna take the silenced pistol. and
he is
press
a
into it.
Milner.
Yeah, I know.
The pettiest of all the Hikata bloodlines.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take the silenced pistol back and I'm gonna press it into his crotch and I'm gonna say, "The only friend you got, Ashton."
Fuck! Just give me the phone.
I think it's in your best interest to comply.
I
Otherwise,
have the phone, so I would give it to Tori.
you can say bye to your Zadie,
What?
the noodle.
Your noodle.
That a,
Would you not?
is that
I'm gonna
an
tap the
Italian
tip-
joke?
gonna
I'm
tap
far
the tip
too
of the barrel
cultured to
against his jaw
understand.
and be like, you know what she means.
I don't. I've never had a Zito in my life.
Or press the gun barrel like nice and firm into his crotch. I do admire you taking the broken fingers, but I don't think you want to lose the rest.
I mean,
So-
it'll grow back.
Hey, start making the call. No, if we blow off his dick, I think we got to probably throw him in the river.
I mean, ghouls do regenerate.
Yes. Slowly, but they do.
The
That's right.
insult is very large.
You mail it to his dad.
Yeah.
You will die if you do that. Hello, father. Yes. Yes. Oh, it's I know you're busy. Yes, I know you're busy. Listen, it's important. I made a mistake, and I need to make a large withdrawal from my trust fund.
I have an account number focused on him right now, so he can read it out to his dad.
It needs to be $150,000 needs to be transferred to this account, and he reads it aloud. Everything is fine. Not that you care. Are you putting it on speaker?
No, I'm flipping to my phone to see if it hits the account.
Oh, do you want to put it on speaker?
Yes.
You are a disappointment, Ashton. You are the least of my heirs. That is why you are still a ghoul. Because every night you disappoint me. You disappoint your mother. You disappoint your grandfather. You are a joke. I will not be transferring the money, Ashton. I hope they kill you. Boop.
Well, that's not a very good outcome for you, Ashton.
That works for me. I'm kind of hungry right now, anyway.
I think
Listen,
we should keep him.
listen,
Yeah.
listen. We can work this out. You can have Bruno.
We know
Oh,
we
we're
can have
keeping
Bruno.
Yeah.
My
And
phone.
I've
You
had
want my
Bruno.
car? You can have my car.
Car's
Yeah.
total dipshit.
Car's gone. Uh-oh, he's starting to look around. Guys, this doesn't sound great.
He's like looking at the
Where's
door.
Nona? I would think Nona would know. I think
Newark. She's in Newark.
I know she's in Newark, but she was here.
Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you back with us. And you're going to start telling us everything you know about your father and his empire. Everything. And you better make it good, Ashton, because we're the nicest you're going to meet here
Yeah,
in the city of brotherly love.
Give me your credit card, says Polly. I need to order some shit before your dad cancels it.
I grab his credit cards. I grab his wallet.
I want
I
the black
start-
card.
I start going through and going like, go to www.hulahula.com. Start buying $10 gift cards with this, as many as you can before they stop the card.
Bust him
Go
out.
to this one. Go over here. I'm handing out cards. Just be like, transfer and pull money that you can off of it before it gets all.
He
set
just
up.
goes to like eBay and starts buying like expensive shit.
Works for me.
Yep.
And then
Buy
goes to
book
like
too.
book auction website, like some high end auction site, and just starts buying like occult tomes. Nerd
We
shit. Nerd shit.
All the nerd shit.
Get us a new stone pizza oven.
Pizza oven.
Thank you. Oh, but back to you, Ashton. We have Bruno, who drives well. We have your money that you have left over right now. What do we need you for?
Nah. His father's full of shit. He wants him back. We're gonna learn about his old man, and then we're gonna trade him for something.
Good idea.
I can go for that.
I mean,
Prepare the basement.
it sounds like his father, from what the sentence or the small part you heard, doesn't seem to know who actually has him.
Right. Well, we told Bruno, or we told Ashton, we were gonna blow his dick off if he blew our cover. So
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose that. Absolutely not. Anything else?
I think out of character, I think we should take them back to Nona's, and the idea I would have to follow up would just be work them over and try to find an angle on the Milliners up in Boston because they've got money, they've got access, they've got people. There's more than one way to blackmail a rich boy's dad.
Mm-hmm. So you bring him in. Louis, like, what the fuck happened to this kid? I thought we were supposed to keep him okay.
He's okay for now. He was able to be. He would have been a lot worse off if we weren't there. You got to understand.
We're the good guys.
Yes.
We are absolutely never the good guys.
We are absolutely the good guys.
We were the good guys in this case.
Yes.
Okay, why are so many of his fingers
the
broken?
Police thought they were worse than us.
Hey, could have had his neck snapped.
That wasn't the question.
Street racing is dangerous.
Hey, he had a nice car. He was lucky nothing ever happened to him.
All right, well, what happened to his car? What about this fucking ghost car you were talking about?
Now we got rid of that.
Your own questions.
Go put some salt around the house.
I'm not gonna fucking salt the street. That's some poly bullshit. Fucking weirdo poly.
Don't worry about the car. The important thing is he's now here in our safekeeping because it turns out that his dear father doesn't want anything to do with him.
Continue speaking.
Well, that doesn't mean we don't want anything to do with his father. So we figured out maybe we talk to him a little bit. We find out exactly what that something is.
He considers it. This is good. Perhaps I was wrong about yous. Maybe you are actually top men. And women's.
Maybe we do actually deserve a hot meal.
Listen,
Once in a while.
Listen, she ain't here. I didn't get a hot meal, okay?
How late's Delisandro's open?
We're not going to fucking Delisandro's.
Them fucking pizza face.
We're not fucking driving to Roxborough.
It's all
I don't care. Give us
The
something
parking
good.
is terrible. The parking is shit.
I'm not the one going to drive there. You find something. You can get Pizza Face to go get it.
Where's Bruno? He went home hours ago.
Why'd you let him go? You know we were coming
It's
back
a
hungry.
school night.
I know how. Would my character know how to cook? Know how to cook.
We probably all know how to cook, at least to some extent.
Yes.
Listen, where's
Whether
that?
you actually want to
Where's
cook.
his protector? Where's that Bruno kid?
Oh, we're keeping him.
Yeah, we're
Yes,
keeping him.
Let's go.
I'm
Let's
keeping
send him
him.
to Delisandro's.
Well, I don't know if he can exactly be trusted for that yet. Plus, it's all the way across town.
Oh, hey, wake up!
Go wake him up with some blood.
Hey, what? He just like slaps him in the face. He puts a gun right in his mouth. 5 cheesesteaks, Delisandro's, go! He throws keys at him. He just fucking bolts. He'll be back.
Swear he puts cheese whiz on my.
We'll be back in about an hour and a half.
He comes back in 45 minutes.
Wow.
You're certain Delisandro's wasn't open, but you think he may have forced the staff to cook anyway while they were cleaning up.
Like him.
This guy, he's pretty all right. Yeah, we're gonna tell him you died.
Hey, you didn't make it.
Hey, you.
Well,
and he just stares.
Kid,
He makes eye contact with Ashton and goes, "Your ghoul died in a street race." And you just see Ashton go, "My ghoul died in the street race."
yeah. Milliner kid's old man said he doesn't want him back alive either, but we don't believe that. We think he's more valuable than that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, you know what he said on the phone? You were my last and worst heir. That's why he didn't value his life. What if he was the only heir? I don't know. It's just food for thought. Maybe if the numbers change, the value goes up. That's just a possibility.
I
Or
know.
the other, Ashton.
I know if it were any one of the Don's grandchildren, an insult such as a grandchild being held hostage, great whatever, could not go unanswered. You know, monetarily. You don't just leave family out like that. So hopefully these milliners have a soul.
Well, he's already declined to pay for the kid's life once, but maybe once.
Yeah, but that was
maybe
privately.
it becomes
If
a
we
little
do it
clearer
a little,
who
You
has
may
it.
have a wrench auntie.
we'll figure this out. Good work, though. Good work, Hughes. Take the week off.
Good.
Land on it.
And with that, we're going to draw this session of Puttanesca by Night to a close.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for watching us on Big Dad Industries. I really like to thank my players for getting into their characters. And let's plug yourselves. Let's start in reverse order with Andy, who played Tony.
I'm Andy. This is my first actual play with Vampire on Twitch. I met Ben and Kat at a convention a couple of months ago. I made Philadelphia by Night on the Storyteller's Vault for V20 and V5. I've been playing the game for a long time, and this is the first time I'm playing with these guys.
You want anything else? Where can they find Philadelphia by Night?
Philadelphia by Night is on the Storyteller's Vault, so they can find it by PDF on the vault. That's
Is
the
it-
only place that it's
Is
available
it
for right now.
Victorian, modern, future?
It takes place in 1876, so it's the Gilded Age in America. And currently, it's probably only going to take up that era. It's possible I'll do a later iteration of it in the 1920s to 40s, but I'm not quite
Ooh,
there yet.
that sounds pretty
Right
sweet.
now, it
I will
has
buy
a
that.
big. It's got a big fully illustrated setting book. It's 180 fully illustrated pages, full color, and I am working on creating a large sweeping chronicle to go alongside it to follow up with supplements that's based around the 1876 World's Fair. And actually, Kat is a new player in my playtest campaign for that. It's been long running for a long time. That's what I spin the book off of.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool, actually.
It's been a lot of fun.
I don't know why I said actually. That sounds really cool. No qualifiers needed. Kitty
Thank you.
Kimchi.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kitty Kimchi. If you want to catch me in anything, or if you want me to be anything, then you can hit me up on Twitter at. Yep. She's Blasian.
Where can they catch you next?
Let's see. Fridays, you can catch me on Vancouver by Night, where I am playing Alette, a puka in Toronto by day. And you can also catch me over on Martlet Games. And I will let Steven tell you more about that.
But aren't you also a British woman on Vorpal Tales?
Yeah, I'm in that too. I'm in Cthulhu.
She is currently in a massive Nyarlathotep campaign, which is pretty cool. My friend Twin Dad is also in that. Okay, I knew his old character's name was Cliff, but they all kind of swapped out because all the characters that went into the mythos became unplayable, and the players that didn't go into the mythos made two normal people to continue their investigations further. So everyone's kind of made new characters. It's a pretty good time to get into it. And Rachel from the After the Sunset, Signy is the storyteller, game master for it, and she's great. Steven.
Hey everybody, this is Steven, at Darth Generico on most everything that you find me at. I am a creative partner at Martlet Games. You will be able to catch me at a couple things that we're working on right now. So we are second to last episode recording for Indie Anarchs, a V5 Anarch set in modern day Indianapolis, Indiana, with Kitty there. Playing an awesome character. I'm not going to tell you who. You're going to have to watch. I also have some special guests that you'll see pop in and out in the show. We have a couple more things down the line working right now, and the biggest thing I can say right now is I'm working on a sequel to something that turned out to be pretty huge to begin with. And that might come out, maybe in the next 6 months. We'll see what happens.
Rose Bulbasaur on Twitter has some casting calls out right now, right?
She does for Martlet. So we're going to have 2 games for Rose. She's going to be starting 2 one-shots. We are doing a Regency London Tea with the Queen kind of Jane Austen style. Was going to be really fun to watch. And then we are going to do names not picked yet, but I believe we're going to do, you know what, I'm going to hold on to that one just in case, because I know she wants to get that one out first before anybody takes on the idea of it. So we have a second one that's going to be coming up. I will be playing in, and I will let her throw more stuff out, and we'll have it on Martlet Games, at Martlet Games. The information when it comes out will be popped up there.
Nice. Kat.
Hi, my name is Kat. You can find me as Dead and Glow on Twitter and a lot of other places. I show up randomly, different one-shots. Don't have anything planned at the moment for any other streams. I was in Martlet Games All Hakata stream as well, another one. Playing a Giovanni. So playing Hakata again is always exciting. I also, Andy already mentioned that I'm playing it in his playtest, which is entertaining. Another Giovanni in that game. She's also terrible. She's super terrible. Do I have anything else? I don't really have anything else that I can think of right now that I can talk about, actually. So, yeah. It was a fun last-minute game. Because I made a post about last minute. I mean, you've been...
This wasn't last minute. The first one was literally last minute.
This was an idea that you had for a while that got together within a week. So
Yeah.
Listen, the last one I had 10 minutes to prep.
yes, that is true. So in regards to the first one, this one was like
Well
Avatar
planned.
2.
I also posted that I was looking to play in a Vampire the Masquerade game on my birthday, which is in 2 days. And all of a sudden, Ben just got this game together.
And then Rosie fucking put out the space one. And
I love the space
I
one.
was like, I was planning to do this.
I think we've hit well. I think there's a great difference, one being in space and the other one not.
Same characters, just 300 years in the future. It's hilarious. Someone, I want to say me, as Tony, beat the ever-loving piss out of a xenomorph with his bare hands. It was wild. It was on Vorpal Tales. Check it out. Rosie was great. I'm just going to start talking about my stuff now.
Yes.
Tomorrow you can see me on Vorpal Tales playing Rocky, the super mutant who thinks he's Woody from Toy Story, in a Fallout game. Yeah. On Thursday is episode 2 of After the Sunset, my All Setite Chronicle. That'll be cool. And then on Sunday we should be back with Mage on Vorpal Tales. So, or I play a Son of Ether who just does whatever the fuck he wants. And right now, I'd like to thank you all for watching, for following, for sticking around this whole time. Thank you so much. And we're going to raid Vancouver by night because they're up.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good.
See ya.
Thanks again for having me, Ben.
Thank you. Yeah, it's good to be here. So we are going to go now-ish. I don't know how this works. I've never raided before. Let's
Backslash
go.
raid.
Oh, I got to hit the button.
Woo, we're going to make it.
I think I'm raiding. I can't tell.
You are raiding.
I'm going to stop streaming.